In this episode, Alexis Diaz breaks down what actually works in real estate today, from creating consistent opportunities to standing out in crowded markets. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just practical strategies, mindset shifts, and lessons learned from the front lines.
Tell us a little bit about how you built your business.
I didn't come into real estate with just knowing exactly what I wanted to do. I decided, okay, I want to do something that aligns with me. YouTube was the answer.
Tell us, what do you do on YouTube?
I do tours. Keep it all the way honest and real and authentic.
Tell me a little bit about I Got You.
When we were trying to figure out what do we want the hook to be, I would be like, are you interested in a brand new construction home under $300,000 with no HOA? Well, then look no further. I got you.
If you're ready to stop guessing and start growing with intention, this conversation is for you.
Unfortunately, a lot of agents want to see that. What's the instant gratification? It just takes time. Don't give up. You just have to stay consistent and keep showing up. Just focus on one platform.
This is Alexis Diaz. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're talking organic lead gen strategies, how our top agents do it without any paid ads, just organic lead gen strategies with EXP top agents. And today we have Alexis Diaz from Central Florida. And Alexis is a powerhouse agent, and she has built an amazing business. And I can't wait for her to tell you all about it. And Alexis, welcome. I got you. And as I hear that, I think of you. So Alexis, tell us a little bit about how you built your business.
Oh my goodness, right? So I feel like I didn't come into real estate with just knowing exactly what I wanted to do, right? I followed what a lot of other agents do. Cold calling, calling expireds, open houses, right? But I was like, oh man, it just didn't align with me. But you have to do what you have to do, especially when you have 6 kids and you have to, pay the mortgage and feed the bellies. So I decided, okay, I want to do something that aligns with me, and YouTube was the answer for me. I absolutely love being on camera now. At first, I was a little shy, right? But then I felt, well, okay, I'm going to evolve into this role that I'm trying to accomplish, right? And I started YouTube 2.5 years ago. All my leads come from YouTube, so I have never paid for a lead that I closed. Yes, and I've closed over 100 homes in the last 2.5 years.
That's amazing. So let me just recap on that. So 2.5 years, you started using YouTube to generate business, and you've closed over 100 homes through your YouTube strategy. So tell us, what do you do on YouTube?
Okay, so I do tours. I go through the houses, whether it be a resale, whether it be new construction, I talk about it. I keep it all the way 100, which basically means is that I keep it all the way honest and real and authentic. And I just add value. I add my spiciness to it, my authentic self, and yeah, people love it.
Okay. So you do tours. So walk us through what you do, a tour of the home.
Yeah, so I do a tour of the home, and everybody loves to see everything behind the door, right? So even if it's an AC closet, people want to see it, right? So that's where you just have to make sure you're catering to what people want, and you'll know what people want is because they're going to comment what they want, right? So I'm storytelling throughout the entire house. I'm like, hey, what would you guys do with this? This doesn't seem like it's very smart. How about, would you do this? Or let me know what you think about this house. I'm not going to take any offense because I didn't build it, right? So I'm constantly talking to the audience in the home tour videos.
Got it. And are these your own properties that you have listed, or are you doing tours of properties you're showing to buyers, or like what sort of tours are you doing?
That's a great question. So no, if I have one list, if I'm the listing agent, then yes, I'll put it on my channel. But the majority of it is new construction homes, especially in the Central Florida area. There's so many new communities, so many different builders, different floor plans. So there's an endless amount of opportunities. Now, when I didn't have any listings, I would reach out to a listing agent. Hey, I want to help you find the buyer for your home. This is what I can do for you. I want to put your house on my channel. I get this many views, and I come from a place of contribution to the listing agents. Now, there have been listing agents where it's like, no, I'm not interested, right? But the majority is like, absolutely, let's do it.
That's great. And I think that's a great tip because a lot of times agents will say, I don't have any listings maybe right now. So what would I do to do a tour on? So reach out to other listing agents, reach out to other EXP agents, right? If you don't want to reach out to an agent from another company. But find those opportunities. I've even heard agents going to just open houses, right? And ask the agent at the open house, like, can I do a tour of this open house?
That's a good option as well. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So you do the tours. So tell us about like equipment, editing, like what does all that look like? And maybe like what did it look like? How has it changed over the last 2.5 years?
Okay, so when I first started, we literally started with our iPhone. We started with the cheapest mic and gimbal that we can find and a drone. So when we first started, we did the 2K drone, which was a little blurry, but people like to see what the neighborhood looks like. People want to see the exterior of the house. So I personally think that a drone is very important. As far as editing is concerned, honestly, I started myself because my husband was like, "You are not gonna volunteer me to edit, and then you don't know what you want, and you expect me to know what you want, and then we're gonna be fighting, and then I'm gonna be sleeping on the couch, right?" So I figured it out by myself, long nights, and then when business was picking up, I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I went through a whole bunch of different editors before I found my one and only editor now. But our equipment has evolved. We have a professional camera. We still use our iPhone in certain shots. We've upgraded our drone and we've upgraded our gimbal as well. But when all you need to start is you have your phone.
Right. Right. And is there a length of video that you recommend?
So starting is for me for YouTube, I would say at least 7 to 8 minutes. Long form content is what YouTube likes to push out. Me personally, I have a whole HGTV show on my platform, so I'm like 20 to 30 minutes. But you don't have to start off like that. I didn't start off like that, but as I got more comfortable, it just the videos started to become longer.
So take us through that arc of you do sort of call it 8 to 10 minute video. They've gotten longer for you. You've mentioned people comment on them, but how does that go from somebody comments on a video to you're actually meeting them in real life to they become a client?
So honestly, it takes time. Especially YouTube. It's a long game with YouTube, right? But it's so worth it. When you wake up and you receive emails that people have booked in your calendar or sending you emails like, "Hey, I want to work with you." So in my videos, I basically am coaching my viewers on how I want them to reach out to me, right? So I let them know, hey, if you want to work with us here at the Evolve Estates Group, the best way to reach out to us, and then I tell them how to reach out to us, right? I also say you can send us an email, send us a text, send us a smoke signal, right? We'll we'll
I think
we'll
that
be here
that's
for you.
I think that's a really important tip that you just said. So coach people in your videos and how to contact you.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to coach them because, and if you give them too many options too, it's kind of like is analysis paralysis, right? So I definitely recommend to coach them and let them know how to reach you.
And do you do that at the end of the video? Is there like a way that you've sort of worked that into it, a formula?
So my formula, honestly, sometimes I do forget and then I wait till the end, but most of the time it's going to be in the middle of the video. So hey guys, what do you think about this house so far? Do you love it? If it's not quite it, but you definitely want to work with us at the Evolve Estates Group, and then I have a whole script, and that's in the middle of the video.
In the middle of the video. Okay, good to know. So we would say that call to action is what we would say
Call
in
to
that.
action.
Right, that
Absolutely.
call to action. You're planting kind of in the middle of the video. You're keeping it simple. You're coaching them on how to reach out to you.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So tell me a little bit about the I got you.
Oh man. So the I got you started, well, I'm born and raised in New York, right? So that's how I talk. So when somebody says something, oh yeah, I got you, no worries. So when we were trying to figure out, okay, what do we want the hook to be, right? I would be like, are you interested in a brand new construction home under $300,000 with no HOA? Well, then look no further. I got you. And I point, right? And I was like, oh, that sounds good, right? It aligns, it feels good. As long as it feels good, that's good, right? And so I just kept kept doing it. And now I'm known as the I got you girl. Like people literally call me and be like, oh, I know you got me, right? And the I got you girl. And I love it. It's more than a hook now. It's a whole brand.
It's a whole brand. And I think that is so great. And like when somebody can find something like that that's so authentic to your personality and who you are and just build around that, that is so powerful. You've taken your personality and you've taken your YouTube strategy and you've extended it now across your entire brand and across other platforms. So, how has that evolved into Instagram and to in real life events? And tell us a little bit more about that sort of, I'll call it brand extension.
Yeah, so the brand extension, I mean, I wanted to focus on just one platform. Sometimes it gets just too much when you're trying to do too many things. So I mastered YouTube. So now is where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna focus on Instagram and TikTok, right? But for different things. So TikTok is more of the short form content. So when we record our videos for YouTube, the long form content, we take a couple of minutes as well and we'll record vertically for Instagram, TikTok, right? And it just takes a couple of minutes so that we can go ahead and start building the algorithm on TikTok as well, specifically because Instagram is completely different for me. I like to teach agents versus buyers and sellers, but for TikTok it's more for the consumer buyer and seller. And we're starting to see momentum as that as well because we just keep showing up, right? And being consistent. And so for TikTok, I'm just posting one video per day. That's it for now. But I'm gonna increase that. But I've already seen traction on my videos, and that's all it is. It is consistency. And unfortunately, a lot of agents are want to see that, like, what's that instant gratification, right? And it just takes time. Don't give up. You just have to stay consistent and keep showing up.
You sure do. And that's what I want people to take away from listening to our conversation today, that you can build a great business on one platform by showing up consistently, by being yourself and delivering value. And you're such a great example of that.
Absolutely. And I love what you said. One platform. Just focus on one platform.
Yes. Awesome. I got you.
Got you.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing,
you for
Alexis.
having
You're
me.
such a great inspiration.
Thank you.
You're welcome.